Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Dungeon Dinners and Dragon Dice. One day I will get through this intro.
Dragon Drinks.
Dragon Drinks. Oh my god. You know what? We're going to start over. Hi, my name's Chris Mansfield. I'm your DM for Dungeon Dinners and Dragon Drinks. One day I will get through an intro without screwing it up.
Don't lie to the people.
Hey,
Today is not that day.
I have the power of edit. I can lie as much as I want. They'll never know.
You are right, Chris.
See?
And attractive.
Seamless. Absolutely seamless. You'd never know I had a gun to Matt's head. As I said, I am your lovely DM for this foray. Tonight I am having a Macallan edition number 4. And we're having chicken tenders and curly fried.
Christopher, first of all, before the introduction, it's the year of our Lord 2024. Say it right. We're having chicken tendy and curly fries. This is for the internet.
This is for the internet.
Ah,
For the internet.
for the internet. I'm Matthew, and I have avoided... What does YouTube make you call it now? Self-unaliving for yet another week. Some nonsense like that.
For those of you in the poll, you've just lost $5. And you are playing who?
I am playing... Let me check my little black book, which is actually red.
Right, you better get your hands off my black book. I paid for that.
I am playing Luke Finnegan. I keep wanting to say Finnegan, and that is wrong.
Hello, I am Webb. I am eating the chicken tenders and the fries with my drink being cherry coke. And then I am playing, he's Renusk. I'm Rogar. The problem is both of our names start with an R, and we're both half-orcs in nature.
I am Webb, and I don't know who I am.
Do any of us truly know who we are, in all honesty?
I don't know. I apparently know I'm the DM. I just don't know where I am.
That's fair. See, you know where you are. Well, no, you know who you are now.
I'm Jay. You pointed at me while I had a mouthful of tendy.
Thank
It's
you.
it is far from the worst thing I pointed at you while you had a mouthful of it.
Why are you shaking your head like you haven't dined down too? You can glare at me all you want. They hated Jesus because he told the truth too.
Did you really just compare yourself to Jesus?
I do that all the time.
Yeah, but
Are you new?
Don't worry. You'll end up like him, too.
I'm kind of hoping for it.
Trust me, you don't want it. The crutches are a pain. Trying to travel and get around is a pain. Right on the kneecap.
How's
What are you talking about? I get a free donkey every time I go to a new town.
I was
What the
worried
fuck are
about
you
him
on?
finding
No,
a tree
no.
heavy enough to hold it.
You gotta
Yeah.
love walking into town and instantly getting ass.
But think of all the bread and fish you have to make.
Yeah, I had to make one fish, and what was it, 2 loaves of bread? And then I have infinite fish and bread. Where's the downside? What do you want about it?
Think about how old that fish
It
is going
was
to get.
2 fish and 3 loaves of bread.
Thank you. 2 fish and 3 loaves of bread.
Anyway, I finished my curly fries. I'm eating my chicken tendies. And I have acquired a new sixer of Jack Daniel's Down Home Punch Country Cocktail.
This is the
right
part
now
where-
I'm drinking my brisk lemon tea.
This is the part where I'll remember our listeners, we're not sponsored, but we are open to it.
We're not sponsored, but our morals are cheap and flexible.
Speak for
And if
yourself.
any of you own like a local brewery, we will happily drink and pretend to like whatever you throw at us.
Speaking
Please do
of-
not throw it at us in cans. We prefer
speaking of,
bottles.
Shout out to Gloucester Brewing Company.
Why, are they
They aren't
sponsoring
paying.
us?
No, they aren't paying us. Don't shout them out.
No. Why are you shouting them out if we're not getting paid?
Because the beer is really good, and I'm going to shout out.
Just stop telling that. Shades, edit that out. You can tell the people how good the beer is after they pay us. Tell them how good the beer is.
Or at least get me drunk on the cheap.
First you get the sugar, then you get the money, then you get the bitches.
This is the internet. We've had that the entire time.
Different kind of bitches.
Oh, okay.
I'm Megan. I am eating the boneless wings,
Heathen, heretic, unclean.
along with drinking a Pepsi, because I don't really drink.
Unless.
And I'm playing Nim.
And I'm John. I play Jin, and I'm drinking a purple Fanta.
Because someone here needs to fulfill stereotypes.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
also,
I'm the only one not eating
I
fried
forgot
chicken
to
right
say,
now.
That's all because you haven't gotten it yet.
Well, we give you watermelon, but you died, bitch.
It's because very common to you, you're late.
Wait. You can't eat watermelon?
Proof God has a sense of humor.
Yeah, fucking. That is. I thought I had it rough. You poor son of a bitch.
I developed an allergy to melons in my 20s.
Oh,
That means long enough so that I know what I'm missing.
But too young to be able to enjoy the glory that is prosciutto wrapped melon.
Okay, I've never had that, and Chase, I have a suggestion for next time. And when
I
I say
have-
suggestion, let me remind you, I know how to make a nuclear weapon. CIA, ignore that. That's a joke.
I have prosciutto and watermelon in the fridge right now.
Oh, you can't see it because of the table, but I'm hard as a rock.
I can because now my glass is leaning. This is a quick reminder to all our listeners. This is an R-rated podcast.
We were blue.
Bordering on an NC-17. And that is a hard border. So, last session, we started our Harvest Festival. Hooray! Fun and good times. The
How many
crops have
star
been...
points have we gotten for the card so far?
Good times are happening. The crops are brought in. Peddlers are here, and
Candy!
a wizard. There's a candy man who literally made it rain sugar for a brief time.
Well, the Candyman can't.
He sprinkles it with love. And then someone got shot in the shoulder with a crossbow.
No, before that, our arch nemesis learned that you don't mess with a wizard's wagon.
That is true. Topo decided he was going to try and rob a wizard's cart. Topo was quickly reminded that he is functionally retarded.
As he was
You gotta-
jettisoned.
As he was-
on the express
I'm
train to
good.
Farmatown.
I'm going to stop you right there, okay? I've been friends with legitimate, medically diagnosed retards. I'm not saying that as a slur. Back then, that was the medical term.
That's true.
And I am insulted on their behalf for you to compare Topo to them.
That's so much better.
That's true.
They learn with enough negative reinforcement. Topo lost 4 teeth to 4 to 6-year-olds, and he thinks he's still going to fuck around and...
To a single, for sure.
No.
No, y'all jumped him. Y'all buy it.
But
Yeah.
but of like all of us, only 2 of them got teeth.
That's
the
still...
half
2 is still
dragon.
more than 1.
And what was he? What's Shannon's character? A gnome?
That's true.
No, it wasn't Shannon's character. It was Matt's character.
It was Matt
the
and
nerd. It was the half dragonborn. Fair enough. And the fucking math nerd.
Perfect aim.
Like,
Perfect
the
aim.
quarterback knocks a couple of teeth out of your face. Fair enough. Shouldn't have touched the quarterback's girlfriend. I'm gonna do it again, but whatever. But when the captain of the chess club cold clocks your ass, you need to sit down and ask yourself some very uncomfortable
That
questions.
is very fair.
Like,
and I made sure
that pawn now?
I made sure that underling will fear me for the rest of his life.
Alright.
Yeah. Topo is now planted in Renusk's field.
Enjoy my teeth marks for the rest of your life, bitch.
And yet we ended
No, we
with
waited for 6 months.
a
said we
family
love
feud evolving into outright hostility.
Between the Harrises and the Jobin.
Yep.
Well, what the fuck's your character again? Poot.
My mother,
Dragonborn.
yes.
Kava.
Yes, you're.
Kava.
While Kava watched on, as the eldest of one of the families got shot in the shoulder with a crossbow bolt.
She was maneuvering us.
Yep. We pick up where we left off.
I have a very important question before we go on. How much drinking has happened so far?
Oh, not a ton. This is like,
Opening ceremony.
yeah, this is like maybe 2 hours into this.
Oh, something must have. Like if we were,
Oh yeah, that son and daughter were caught holding hands again.
that still seems a little much for
Not
going
to the
straight to
fucking
crossbow
pie
bolt.
contest.
Oh no,
Brass knuckles, sure. Farming
it just
tool?
kept evolving. The entirety of each family was there, and insults were called. It was great,
I keep having flashbacks to Klaus movie.
right?
I can never hear the word Klaus again without immediately going, "Oh, I am Klaus."
I am Klaus. Oh, I am
Bolo.
Klaus.
I am Bolo.
Yeah, right. Oh, it's cute. It's my pacing notes. Those didn't work out. But yes, the eldest Jobin currently has a crossbow bolt sticking out of his shoulder. Several other members of the Jobin family are now drawing weapons. Steel or iron is clearing sheaths. And several members of the Harris family. Harris, there's a flashback to the campaign.
Sam!
Essence of Sam.
You said eldest Jobin, so like their father or grandfather?
Like-
Eldest son of the family.
No.
Oh, you mean eldest as an elder?
Yes, the eldest.
So at our age, an old man just got shot.
Yep.
It's
No
not
matter
even
how
our
old.
age. There's probably a couple
Younger
of full-grown adults. You're
or
like,
older
someone just shot that
than-
fucking old guy.
Then Granny Mags. I had
Nobody
to remind myself.
is older than Granny Mags.
Haven't you
But
heard all
yes,
the stories around town? She's older than the earth.
Roderick Jobin is the oldest man in the village.
How old is he?
None of you know.
He's very old.
Ancient, because we're 4 to 6. If he's over 40, he is ancient.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you're telling me is someone grabbed a crossbow and took a pot shot at Belgarath.
Yep.
Ew.
It's a reference to a book series that I am extremely disappointed in Megan especially for not realizing because I've talked to you about it several times.
What is it?
The Belgarian and the Malorian were the two series. Excellent books. Very generic plot, but the book series is really all about the characters.
Yeah, I've never heard of it, and you haven't.
I have, in fact, because the Will and the Word is one of my favorite magic systems. By the way, Belgarath also had his own standalone book,
Yes, and
Belgarath the
Polgara.
Sorcerer. Yeah,
Polgara the Sorcerer.
hers was kind of mid to me.
Well,
If only
that's-
because they focused way too much on, like, one section. Like,
Yeah, but it was from Polgara's book. It's shown in the books all the time. Belgarath always takes the long view. Polgara focuses on the specifics.
I get it. Anyways, chaos erupts as weapons are drawn.
And which person is it that's trying to herd the tiny children away from
That
the
would
zombies?
be Kava, the
Dragonborn.
the Dragonborn, and your friend's mother.
Where is my mom? Do I know where my mom is likely to be at right now?
Right now, no one knows where anyone is. Pure-
I know where my mom is.
Convenes is here.
Pure chaos and confusion have descended upon the field.
Are you
Pure chaos and confusion have descended upon the field,
Quite literally.
and all you see is a mixture of legs, arms, the view between it of people shoving, hitting each other. The town is getting drawn into this. You can't even really make out words. As you reflect upon this in the coming days, weeks, and very likely years, as your first real brush of this is what a brawl really is.
No,
All
yeah.
you'll ever get is flashes of someone knocking you over and then you being hauled back up. The bustle and jostling of legs and hands trying to kind of get where they're trying to go.
The poor little gnome, just on the basis of moving aggregates in sand and whatnot, just ends up all riding people's shoulders around the brawl.
Yeah, we're dodging
Oddly the
people-
safest.
We're dodging people at waist height. He's dodging knees.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you ever shook sand with small rocks in it? And the rocks will always slowly work their way up to the top? That's what I'm saying for him. He starts off dodging feet. Next thing you know, he's riding shoulders.
You all eventually, reality kind of settles after a time, and you all are sitting in the tavern, in one of the rooms.
Are we beat up?
You are battered, but not really beaten up. You've been jostled, you've been knocked down and picked back up. More than once.
No one took a swing at the kids, but we have been tripped or bumped.
Yeah, more than once you were
Or
just
tripped
picked
over.
up and bodied out, carried bodily out of this
So
ruckus.
just kind of like,
Yeah.
And now I'm just picturing that there's a home for battered.
All right, and one of our other players is here. Go ahead and do your thing.
Hello, I'm Shannon. I will be playing the part of Levitt, and I am drinking Code Red and Wild Cherry Pepsi.
Wild Cherry Pepsi is apparently the drink of the night. We got 3 different people
Pepsi has
drinking.
stepped up their game.
Pepsi is the far superior
only-
soda. Don't at me. Coke is trash.
Funnily enough,
cherry Coke is amazing, and vanilla is even better.
Cherry
will-
Coke is decent. Vanilla Coke is all right. Cherry Pepsi bodies all of them.
No,
Not vanilla.
Cherry
Coke.
Dr. Pepper bodies all of it.
when you can get it,
Yeah.
it's removed from the running for doping. Okay,
Yeah, the strawberry Dr. Pepper is a terrible substitute.
strawberry and cream. Who thought to put that in the Dr. Pepper? The one that smells overwhelmingly of cherry more than
Like,
anything
honestly, give me a strawberry cream soda.
No,
And just that without the Dr. Pepper, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I would rather eat sand than like.
No.
cream soda.
Not cream soda. Strawberry and cream soda is strawberry and cream that he's talking about is strawberry and whipping cream.
That's fair.
Not
'cause,
like a cream. Like cream soda is cloyingly sweet.
It's disgusting.
There are a couple brands that do it right, but I can never remember what they are, and I always guess wrong.
It's just like life.
I don't trust people that
I
say
know
they
there's
don't
a way
like
to-
Canada Dry ginger ale because that is like
Do ginger ale.
I don't like milk.
That's a fair opinion.
I also
Yeah.
hate Dr. Pepper,
That is a less fair opinion. Get out of my
That's
house.
fine.
and I refuse to drink any cherry
That's
sodas of
fine.
any
Like
sort.
growing up.
Get his legs.
Growing up,
We don't like what we don't understand. In fact, it scares us.
growing up the way I
And this
did,
bastard is
we
All right.
used to-
We're
there's two things.
we're reining it back in. We're reining it back in.
Okay.
Uh,
How are you guys doing?
So, yeah, you all are in this room, kind of in a mixture of shell shock, a little bruised, and just like sheer adrenaline running through all of you. Kava is standing at the door, not facing you, with that look, with that kind of tension that you especially would recognize. I gotta remember your character's name because I really need to start referring to all of you in Rogarth. That you especially, Rogarth, would recognize as the I am 3 seconds away from just literally biting something's head off.
An ancient wild.
So I'm guessing this is one of those situations where no one expects the brawl to spill into buildings, but if it does,
Yeah.
she's here
Especially not into this building that has the noted, former priest in it, whose armor and axe are prominently displayed on a wall.
Were they still there when we got in? I would assume he's not going to bring the axe, but
Go ahead and make me a wisdom check with disadvantage.
Yeah.
See if you noticed it. Go for it. Anyone who wants to try and remember a detail from this can make a wisdom check with disadvantage.
because I would
And
imagine
try and tell me what you're
he's not going to drag
trying to remember.
the axe out into the brawl, obviously. But I could absolutely see his dad grabbing the full plate armor and just having a
What's
blast.
this?
If you're trying to recall anything specifically from this entire thing, it's going to be a wisdom check with disadvantage. Let me know what you were trying to recall. It's not something you have to do, but if you are trying to pick out a detail.
So that would
Trying to
be
store
a...
them.
Yeah.
So 17 minus 3 is 14.
14?
So that was 2 natural ones, so that's a -6.
Press the button, press the
The
button.
armor
press
is
the button.
still...
I don't know.
Any button, because it'll stop it from tipping further, and it will hit my window.
Okay, there you go.
My automatically reclining chairs just tried to destroy my home and kill Jay.
Again, this is not the first time.
They've tasted human blood, okay? I'm not responsible for their actions
We
anymore.
were complaining during.
Let it go.
Apparently
Let
that
it
was
go. Alright, what was yours?
a double nat 1.
Ro-
So
So
The armor was still there, but the axe was gone. I'm scared for Daddy.
Rogarth remembers nothing.
that was actually a
-2.
-6.
You were my
For general
favorite dice
recall.
ever in
Congratulations,
oh my
you won't
God.
need therapy.
Yet.
You're just like, something happened, and now I'm here.
I remember dodging.
You don't even remember that. You're just like, a thing happened. Now I'm here.
Oh wait, that's every day.
Levick is just like, well, I'm in a different room now. Cool.
Actually, that makes perfect sense. He was so aside. It's weird getting on their shoulders for a minute, but aside from now, it's just a lot of people around me. I was dodging feet. Now I'm here. What is everyone freaked out about?
Yeah,
There's
things got loud. and-
yelling, I haven't
Uh,
done anything.
You
I'm
had,
fine.
Matt, what did you
14.
with a 14, yeah, the armor and axe were both still on the wall.
He doesn't need them.
Anyone else was making
I win.
What were you trying to recall?
I was trying to recall what happened to old man like the one who got shot with the crossbow.
Old man Jobin?
Yeah.
Um,
And I got a
he-
16.
with a 16, you saw him being, like, carried off, fighting the entire time.
Grandpa, we got to stop the bleeding. I got time to bleed later. There's asses to kick.
Wait,
For real.
like, fighting to defend himself further or fighting to get back to the fight?
I
You're
believe
not
that one.
sure.
Fair enough.
You especially, because you didn't make a roll.
Oh no, it was a detail I was asking for her memory.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
Can I ask one?
Nope.
Fine.
Yet one. Yeah. You all are in this room now, kinda on that lovely adrenaline come down.
There's so many people, so much fighting, so like.
Where did they get a crossbow?
I want a crossbow. Do you think Dad let me have one? Do you think Mom will let me?
No.
Do you think your family can afford one? My family can't afford. The crossbows are expensive if you don't make them yourself. My dad showed me the figures for it once, and scrambling.
It's just like that sheer, like, I poured nitrous into an ADHD kid.
You're just going.
Yeah, because he just got focused on.
How did they get a crossbow? And now crossbows are
Yeah, it's like, this is how we'll defend ourselves.
Found his tizzle.
Actually, that is a very good point. Do we still have our candy?
Who's checking their pockets for their candy? Everyone make me a perception check.
If I remember, we had bags. We each had bags.
Yep.
Did we go trick or treating or something?
We found the Candyman cart.
Oh, we rented it.
No.
No, we bought it fair and square.
Well, that is about the most either useful or useless nat 20 ever. Though it makes sense. The son of the tax man keeps a close eye on the pouches he has. Sure, I follow. Why not?
I follow as well, because the next one is.
No, I staked out this candy beforehand, goddammit.
Straight.
No one's gonna
remember shit, but you remember that I clutched my candy like it was the
No,
last thing.
Levick can't remember shit.
No.
Oh, no, that's right. You
Yeah, I can't remember shit, but I got my candy.
Double that ones.
What are we rolling?
Perception check.
It's wisdom.
Wisdom.
So 11.
11,
15.
15,
I rolled a 19, so it's almost a 9. But it's 15.
15.
It's gone.
That one.
Yes.
I've got his.
I didn't get candy, but I just want to make sure I fill out my book.
You absolutely have your book. Everyone except General has their candy.
I'm going to start crying.
That's a very fair reaction.
Here, have some of the candy from my second pouch.
Because I'm rich and can do that.
Roll deception.
I start crying too, and I give him my bag of candy. So it's like are you doing?
What are the odds that one of the people that rolled a nat 20 grabbed his bag of candy?
I was actually joking, but that's a pretty good.
We're gonna find
That
out.
was the joke about the second pouch.
Are you using the dice I gave you?
Let's put all the candy together and then divide it up evenly.
Well, if somebody grabbed his bag and be like, "Oh, by the way, you dropped this," and
That's why they're
That's not how taxes. It's not yours anymore. It belongs to the state.
1, 2. So these 50-50 chance, evens are odds. Actually, you did pick up his candy.
Jen, why are you crying?
Because I lost my candy.
This candy?
And Luke just hands you over your bag of candy.
Wipes snot on his sleeve, grabs the bag. Thank you.
Double knot. Double knot. Now, about this crossbow.
You will never forget the double knot as long as you live. There will never. You are now capable of tying a double knot.
There's a small note in the top corner of the screen. General will remember that.
Core memory
Add that to your character sheet. You are now capable of tying a double knot, no matter the situation.
So we're gonna do like what we do at Halloween. Are we gonna pull out all the candy and like see who wants this and who wants this and who wants this and wants this?
Well, this is not
Not
Snickers and Mars bars here.
Sorry.
These are funny shaped treats.
Yeah, these are bespoke candies.
I don't know what that means.
They're custom made, not mass produced.
They have jewels on them?
No.
No, bespoke is custom made.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Although
sorry.
a wizard did help him make the
Bejeweled
candy.
or bedazzled.
It could be bejeweled.
Sorry, bejazzled? God damn it.
Bedazzled. Okay.
Is your candy vagina?
If it's not, you're not doing it right.
Depends on where she stored it.
Oh, she didn't sell.
Oh yeah.
But now
that's
the
terrible.
honestly, horrible as it is. The fact that she's a child, horrible as it is, makes it more likely that she would. I've got this extra storage area.
Stop. That is your 1% right
That is the
there.
one person.
Oh, the sticky beard comment made it so much worse.
Oh God!
No, we know what you were quoting. We also know what another thing that is called a beard is.
I was trying to come up with something so out there that it would move us on, and you snuck that one Bible. It was oh.
It works on so many levels. I need to plug in my
But yeah,
laptop.
but
I
seriously,
need to
where did
remember
they
to
get
start doing that application.
Where did the Harris family get a crossbow, though? Seriously,
I
did they
don't
make it
know.
themselves? Does the town have a bowyer?
No.
What's a what? A what?
A
bowyer.
is someone who makes bows.
A bowyer.
Bowyer, a bowyer.
That's right. We know a bunch of obscure shit on this podcast.
I don't know why I know that. I don't know where I learned it.
None of us know how to do our taxes, but we know what a bowyer and a furrier is.
What are you talking about? We know how to do our taxes.
Furrier and a farrier.
Uh-huh.
Oh, those like horses.
Farriers
Yes,
make horseshoes.
horseshoes.
Furriers make fur hooks. And
Neither one of those deal with fucking horses.
That's the furrier.
Or the furry S.
Anyways,
See, we are the nerds that the word nerd was invented for.
really are just
We were nerds back when that shit got you swirlied. Never got me swirly because I couldn't get my head to do it.
never got you, Swirly, because I couldn't lift you.
Well, most swirlies do them just straight up lifting them,
Yeah.
motherfucker, don't they?
You
Yeah.
can do a headstand. You can do a swirly.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What?
Anyways,
Yeah.
wrenching us back into this thing again. This is what a real home game is like for all of you listening who think, man, how do they always stay on plot? The answer is editing.
Well, no, live
And,
shows, that answer is they're professionals.
Yeah.
Yeah, either they're professionals or editing.
Or they have a producer who's just there with a light. Clicky, 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 clicky.
Spray bottle.
They're all wearing earpieces. Get back on game.
Yeah. You all hear a deep, deep kind of rumbling growl that more goes through you than actually hits your ear coming from the doorway. That
Coming from his mom, or
presumably.
She's full Mama Dragon right now.
Yeah, it is that.
Mom's about the wild shape.
It's that thing that many people have to tell St. Peter about. Like, so I heard this noise before I died. Yeah, we hear that a lot.
yeah, gonna.
Just,
Wow, that could be the dam.
Oh shit! There goes the planet.
but yes, that deep noise is indeed coming from Kava.
Luke will walk up, being an idiot. You want a piece of candy?
Um,
Because that low a noise, that's probably her tummy rumble.
yeah, you get within a foot of her, and like even your childlike brain realizes, oh, that's not her tummy. As you see, her scales are like starting to rise.
Are they supposed to do that? Are they supposed to do that? I thought the scales like hold on. Can your scales do that?
No. But you do see past her to Martin Jobin bringing Old Man Jobin into the tavern.
Now is Martin? Which one is Martin? Is that the one who's been stepping out with the Harris girl?
No, Martin Jobin is the current head of the Jobin family.
Okay.
He is the second oldest male.
So is this like when, like, was that growling like when the nurse tried to take the baby from after, like, when I held her for the first time? Because I don't understand what happened. It was
No, that noise didn't come from your throat. That came directly from your ovaries.
okay, because it was literally like I fucking punched you.
Save your pity for the weak.
Good.
And yeah, you can just see him being dragged in. Let me go! I go kill them damn boys! I kill them! I kill them! And then you just see a hand come from outside your field of vision and cover his mouth. You'll not kill anyone in my tavern. I kill people in my tavern. Puts him on a table with that one hand.
Is he still having the arrow?
Yep.
Sorry, I just got a bit of a will not kill people in my town. Is on sign. Is on sign.
Don't worry, we'll kill you.
But yeah.
On a skeet.
Fucking married.
There's a spice sticky on the finger.
That's an old reference, though.
It is. But it's still funny. Yeah, you all watch and listen as, Old Man Jobin is seen to things die out outside, and your parents come to reclaim each of you. As you each exit under the careful watch of both of your parents, the fairgrounds are wrecked. Carts have been overturned. There's merchandise scattered about. There are scars in the landscaping, but there are no bodies. There is just that oppressive feel of a thing that was meant to be like the highlight of your year is now different in a way you can't really define.
Mr. Pie contest. Or did it get canceled?
Either way, we're on
Are
the
you actually asking your mom that?
Yes, I'm 5. 5? We're 5? Hold on.
I thought that was day 2.
I'm 5.
We will see what happens. Come along. That's very good. Come along.
Bye, Makava.
Mom, how did the Harrises get a crossbow? We don't have a bow here, and that's got some really complicated mechanisms, and they're very expensive.
That is a very excellent question. One which will be explored by the town council.
Do we have to pick this out now?
You're not there. I got you coming in later. Yeah. The next day is subdued. People are not coming in mass to the festival grounds anymore. Who here is going to try and get there?
Well, not letting my sister go alone.
So the entirety of the group. There are significantly less children here than there were yesterday. Many of the peddlers have already left.
Is this like a 2-3 day thing?
This is a week-long thing.
Is the wizard's cart oddly untouched? I feel like even in a brawl, W was that.
Oh yeah, no, the wizard's cart is wholly undamaged, and the wizard is still just
Candyman
stamp, shuffle, 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 stamp,
No, because he's
shuffle,
got to go
shuffle,
find
shuffle.
who's got magic.
Yeah,
The wizard, isn't it?
yeah, that's.
No, not Candyman.
Oh, the Candyman is gone, like just dipped. One of the general peddlers is trying to repair a repeal. He's trying to repeal. He's trying to repair one of his wheels. Krusk is out there just like helping to hold up the wagon as he makes these repairs. You also see several other people out there. At least one of each of your parents left before you did this morning. That's because most of you have a parent on the town council.
Is it our mom?
Your dad left early. General Namira's dad left early. I'm just going through everyone in order at this point. Rogarth, your mom left early. Levick, your mother left early. Luke, your dad left early. And Renusk, your father left.
Levick, your mom is never going to let you out of her sight of my baby.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. She was probably like, who did this? I'll kill
She's
him.
probably just gonna say, you know what? Both these families need to disappear. The entire family.
No one will ever see me coming.
You just see her on the ceiling like, my baby.
Just hanging from a cloud.
My these families have to disappear. Luke's dad, where will we substitute the income? I'll pay triple taxes. I vote we disappear the entire family.
What families? I don't see them anywhere on my tax record. Terrible plague.
Where is our...
She would be actually in the meeting hall, which is really just where the town's communal goods are stored.
So, both of our parents.
No, your dad's there with you.
You said dad was at the town meeting.
No, my
you're-
dad, your mom.
Yeah.
They've left before we go.
Yes.
Your dad is wrong.
Rumbling into town is a cart that each of you recognizes. On it is, on the back of it is a portable forge, just kind of being tugged along. Yeah, Danny, go ahead and introduce yourself, and tell us what your character looks like.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm a young girl, dwarf. I've got red and blonde hair, all in a braid. I'm wearing kind of a dress with a leather cover.
With a lever cover.
Yeah, for a dwarf, I'd buy it.
Yeah, right? That seems more a gnome thing.
No, like a smock that you could loosen up when you're done working, and then
Okay.
I have bright green eyes.
Cool. And your name?
Amber.
So, Amber, you have been out of town with your parents for the last 2 weeks. Your father had to make a run to a nearby village to help out there, sell some of his wares, things like that. It's a journey you all take periodically. There being 2 blacksmiths in this town, work is kind of seen to very easily, so it makes income a little bit difficult for both families, and since both of your parents are in the trades, it's become a just yearly pilgrimage. You go, like, make a circuit of several villages, and actually are one of the only people here to have gone to the local city. Give me a second as I go through my notes. Of Arena. This time you took longer, which was really kind of grating to you because you didn't get to be here for opening ceremonies at the harvest fair. You were supposed to, but then something happened with the wagon. So you find yourself rolling into this with that child, like, it's the fair, it's the fair, it's the fair, it's the...
What?
Your friends are gathered in the green, like kids you've known your entire life. All of you see Amber's, parents' wagon just...
here, hold that thing up. I'll just put this back in play. And oh well, look who made it. You missed the candy and the fire.
And the fight.
But not the pie contest yet,
What
hopefully.
do you mean fire and fight?
I thought that was that.
Oh yeah, we got to beat up Topo when we were swimming the other day.
Do you still have my teeth?
Yes. 2 for you, 2 for me.
Mom, Dad, can I jump off?
Your dad's looking around at the chaos here. Your dad is on the town council.
Is he a gnome too? No,
Dwarf.
he's a dwarf.
Both of our parents are dwarfs.
Oh, what is your dad's name?
Gregor.
Mr. Gregor. There's a meeting going on at the meeting area for the council.
One of the Harrises shot old man Jobin.
Oh, this is going to be a bad thing.
In the shoulder.
Actually, did anyone actually see one of the Harrises take the shot?
No, but we're
Does
just
it
gonna
matter how
assume.
true the statement is?
Well, no, I just wanted to make sure before I
Yeah.
respond.
And
Well, we
then
don't know that it was. We don't know it was one of the
Had
Harrises.
to be dragged away,
I
and he was
mean-
still trying to fight.
Go ahead and jump off
Where
of the
would they
wagon.
have
Spend
gotten
time
the
with your
crossbow?
friends.
Who
Oh, no!
else would shoot him?
Lila,
Down.
take everything back to the homestead. Make sure everything is all right. Yeah, I'll do that.
I know that was actually a German accent, but for a half second.
Actually, I was going for kind of Dutch Swedish.
For a very brief moment, it was Amish for the dad.
Yeah, I'm kind of going for Dutch, so should sound kind of Amish.
Also,
Dutch,
Splitsville.
yeah, Dutch, Swedish, a little bit of Minnesotan.
There you go.
Don't you know?
Welcome to Minnesota.
So,
We used to have a black person here, and then Prince died.
Minnesota?
Yeah, Prince lived in Minnesota.
I didn't know that.
Trust me, he was as surprised as you were, I'm sure.
So was all of Minnesota.
But not your mom.
Are you sure I'm from
And
here?
one day I really do need to take that tour.
Didn't your mom? It's Grace. No, that's Elvis.
No, that's Elvis. No, she did go to his house.
What's the place called?
Graceland.
No, that's Elvis's.
Oh, and I thought you were asking
Prince,
about
no,
Elvis.
she's talking about Prince's house. It's just called Prince's house.
Well, Princess and Castle, so.
Prince lived in a house, a very large house, where you are not allowed to have your cell phone.
Fighting contest.
We don't know yet.
Well, that's why we're trying to fix everything. Come on.
Yeah, your dad jumps off and makes his way to the storage building.
That's I'm thinking gnome.
He's a medium-sized. Yeah, dwarves are medium-sized. He's like 5 foot.
Yeah, I get the feeling that Luke and Jin have been arguing over this all morning. It had to have been the Harrises. Where did they get the crossbow? Who cares? They had a crossbow. No, this makes no sense.
And who else would shoot old man Jobin?
Who wouldn't shoot old man Jobin?
Maybe it was Granny Mags. You never know.
She didn't work a crossbow.
I bet you she
I
could.
don't think she would need to. I think she would just curse him.
That's
She
a pretty
is a
good
witch.
point. Yeah.
We don't know what she does. She might have sold the crossbow.
I dare you to say that to her face next time you see her.
To be fair,
Did she
on the
curse
tax
him?
roll, she is listed as witch question mark.
You all debate this for several hours,
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of cleaning up. Before some people start filtering in. It is like you can tell this is a group of people trying to still carry on the festival,
Yeah.
but at the same time, this
Very
is
leery.
like, should we still be doing this? Before you see Tama Harris.
The girl?
Is that the
Yeah.
girl stepping out with the Jobin boy?
Walking kind of cautiously out. Anyone who would like to can make me an insight check
Can I
with
ask a quick
disadvantage.
How old are the Jobin boy and the Harrison?
14 and 15 respectively.
So old enough that we would, young enough that we would know them, but not old enough to, or not young enough that we would be like, hey,
Yeah.
Tim.
Old enough that
They might have babysat us?
Exactly.
Like from time to time?
Yeah.
Old enough. Insight?
Insight with disadvantage.
Oh, that's a 15 and 18, so 12.
Okay. This is going to be a DC 10.
Got it.
Got it.
You said
Got it.
disadvantage?
With disadvantage.
How much would you just...
No.
10.
Disadvantage is you roll 2d20 and you take the lower. Straight 0. What'd you get?
8.
8. Failed it. Passed it.
12.
Sweet. So it's literally 3 in a row that passed. I like that. She's wearing the same clothes she was wearing yesterday, which not super odd. You know, most of you only have like 2 or 3 sets of clothes.
Pretty sure I am too.
But these are they have seen a lot more damage than, and all of you kind of recall her not really being caught up in the fight so much as shuffled off it. She also has what looks like the beginning of a bruise on one cheek, and very notably, no shoes.
The family done this.
Tama?
She just kind of has that hollow-eyed look as she shuffles along.
Out of character? That bitch done dumped into.
Cool. You go up to her.
Tama?
Yes, Mira.
That's a flow of water.
I'm perfectly fine. Everything is perfect. And she puts that hand on your shoulder and that kind of, I'm trying to be reassuring, but I'm adding far too much pressure. Like, not enough to hurt, but like, I have locked my forearm to keep my hand from squeezing harder. So like, all the muscle on my forearm is standing out while my hand is just very gentle somehow. Like,
There's no pressure on you, but you could see the forearm is going. Boom.
Yeah, like all of the veins are visible. Like everything is just fine. Like, oh, that's not natural.
Everything is not fine.
You say so. You want some candy?
No, you keep candy, and just kind of pats you on the head and starts shuffling off again.
I'm gonna run for Mama.
Okay.
Careful, I love you.
Where's her shoes?
Huh?
Where's her shoes?
You
I thought
didn't make the check, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Be careful, I love you. Bye-bye. I'm 5.
You're running for your mom?
I'm 5.
Yeah.
Not a word check. Poor Crust. All right, I've got it up. Go ahead and slot it in.
Duh, Krusk would be fine.
No,
Just,
because
you mean Renusk?
yeah, for us.
We're not.
Rogar.
Rogarth.
Yeah,
See,
Rogar.
we're all getting
Because
it
we
wrong.
were working together for stuff. Okay, I've got it up. Go ahead and slot it in. Luke.
Luke. I'm seized! Light! Aaron? Another reference just for
Rolled a
Batman.
10, so I'm still holding
I
it.
haven't seen it all the way.
I'm just watching because I probably kicked the axle.
Just like
More to the left. More to the left.
He's been the one guy who's across the big shoulder. Okay, I see where he's got it left. He's not holding it up. That's weird.
yeah, you just see her shuffling off. You go to get your mom. What do you tell her?
Tamara, right?
Mhm.
No. Mom, I think something happened.
We're in a meeting.
I thought Dad was in the meeting.
Oh, that's right. Dad is in the meeting.
Mom, I think something happened to Tama. She got yanked away from the brawl last night, but her clothes are all ruined, and she's got a bruise forming on the face, and she's got no shoes. I think the family kicked her out or beat her up or something like that. Or
Take
Go
me
on.
there right now. Yeah, you're not. Like, she's holding, like, the back of your shirt, like...
Every one step out of every 4 I make actually touches ground.
It's like... You are literally...
It's like a search hound.
This is not the first time she said
This is overexcited dog.
He even makes the
Finally being
noises.
allowed outside.
every intersection I stop.
I feel so attacked right now. I feel so fucking attacked.
You're not being attacked, but you are catching some strays. I'm sorry about that.
It's the when you went the. I was like, fuck.
Hey, Megan, find the baby.
I found her in like 2 minutes though. I found
Oh, yes,
that
that's
baby.
meeting the allegations.
Anyways,
Back in.
yeah, you lead your mom to her, who just kind of walks up to her, puts 2 hands on her and stops her, turns her to look at her, and as soon as she does, just break, tears, crying, collapse. Go to your friends.
Gone. He obviously did something wrong. Tam is crying. Let's get out of here. Oh, right.
You just hear, Luke. Are all of you just standing there while he just holds this, like, Rogarth holds it up while Luke has just vanished instead of putting the wheel on this thing?
Hold on.
I'm
I'm gonna make an. I'm
Can
gonna
I
roll.
be honest?
Actually,
Yes.
once Luke took off, I would have
Stronger
helped with the wheel.
Luke,
Actually, you know what?
Luke's gone.
In perfect twin symmetry. I'll once Luke is a question mark in the air, I'm gonna like try to help Rogar support it while
Hold it in your
Nymeria is.
hand.
Oh, you just like peeled your beer. Okay.
I am counting the remaining money that I get to keep since my dad didn't ask for it back. Well, I've got this coin left. I've got this coin left. I've got this coin left. I've got this coin left.
Our
I'm
teeth.
rich.
Well, now this leads to a question. Our teeth. We all know that the idiots online tried to say that orcs were actually a veiled reference for black people. Are tieflings a veiled reference to the Jewish people?
No.
Tell me more about how you're counting these coins.
Really, tax collector son?
What is it?
Mickey love.
Give me a second.
If you can sing that entire song.
Honestly, there are times where I think to myself, I need to learn it.
You learn magic.
The wizard was looking for
Hava, tequila, hava, stomp, shuffle, shuffle. Tell me more.
Okay, now in the future, it is official. The next time I run a campaign and it's in a fantasy setting, all spells have to be cast in Yiddish.
Say what?
How many silver and a gold again?
I don't know.
No, 5 silver.
No, 10 silver. It's
Five
always a
silver to
10 up.
Electro. There was the Electric Conspiracy.
I'm rich, bitch.
It's a 10 up system.
But yeah, I can finally help.
Yeah, all of you, after a few more minutes here, see the whole of the town council exit the hall, and they start making their way through the green together, heading towards a destination.
Are they heading towards the Harris household or the Harris farm?
Yes, they are.
I'll start trotting along in my mom's shadow.
Try and get going. Are we done with what we're
Yeah. Baby's not making a noise.
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm gonna start going over my dad's try and tell him Babby's first conspiracy theory. Getting started early.
You're gonna be talking to your dad.
I'm gonna try to write him a note because you're not supposed to talk during town meetings. It's probably still a meeting technically, but I can pass him a note.
Okay,
Are
so
any of them
following. No, they are stone faced.
Following and
I will not say anything. I am just.
Okay.
Okay, something is going on, and everybody's telling me weird, destroying things. The town council's going, you know what? I'm just going to see what happens myself, because obviously people are lying to me.
I'm actually going to stay and keep trying to fix things.
Still
So that I
holding
can
on.
have the pie later.
Fuck
Luke,
you, that
are
ruined
you
my
going
plan.
again?
Fuck you very much. That ruined my plan. I was gonna be like Elder Tagoro on your back and be like, "Let's go."
No, I'm staying to fix
I
things.
know.
All right,
You
we're
know,
nuts.
pie later.
I'm gonna go wherever my mom.
Cool. All of you follow along as
Wasn't his dad the one in the council?
Yes.
So where's your mom at then?
Oh, yeah, your mom's back at your farm.
Oh, she didn't come to.
No.
She just let me wander off to the.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a latchkey kid. Enjoy it.
You're a rather large sized child. It's
Not
like,
as
what?
large
Right, but I figured she came
No,
to
we're
the
about
thing
same
with
size, I
pies.
think.
Nope,
She's probably still finishing pies.
Yeah. Like, listen, I love you and everything. I have a belt to maintain here. And there's only two ways to maintain it. Either A, I win the competition, or B, I've got to put it to practice, honey.
It's like, son, I love you, but the pies come first.
Son, I love you.
I understand.
Get out of the kitchen.
Son, I love you, and I enjoyed making you. And if you don't get out of this kitchen, I'll need to make a replacement.
I will make a new pie. It won't win awards, but it'll be there.
All right, well, in that case, I'm just going to follow.
Tell me why, Mrs. Lovett. Tell me why.
All right.
Tell me.
Suddenly, everyone who was going to compete is just not there, but there
I
are
get
so
points
many
for
more
that.
pies.
So yeah,
I know
going
how to
try
win this
be
competition for
as
good.
unobtrusive as possible, so none of the adults think to tell me to go away.
Fair.
Ah,
Stealth
yes.
by
Our mom
silence.
knows we're there. Our mom knows we're there.
I'm doing stealth by
I'm
size
5.
and tall grass.
I don't know that she knows everything yet.
This is fair.
I am still learning that lesson.
So everyone but
Tiger and the
everyone but Rogarth.
stripe.
Rogarth, all of your friends leave. Just fucking leave you there fixing
That's
shit.
fine. I'm
This
fixing
is the
stuff.
story.
Luke!
Like, you get the distinct impression this will be the rest of your life. All right, well, they've all fucked off. I guess I'll fix this.
Actually, you know what? I think I'll stay.
Yeah.
All right, this is your final decision on this. We're not backtracking it again.
Sorry.
We'll make this
If
decision.
you want to go, you can go. I'm going to fix this so I can get pie.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, Dad hasn't put the armor on yet. It's okay.
Yes, they do head to the Harris farm. The Harris farm is tied for the largest farm in the village.
The Joven farm?
Yes, it is also, depending on who you ask, the oldest farm.
And depending on who else you ask, the Joven farm.
Correct. I think you're seeing the nature.
Yeah.
We founded this town. We founded this town. We founded this town. We founded this town.
Little did they know.
We will find your body.
No one will find yours.
We will find yours.
We're going to found a new graveyard.
We just found
We're-
extra fertilizer.
Going to fill it.
There's an awful lot of visual jokes for this audio format.
Right? One day we'll move past that.
I need to learn
but yes,
ASL just to fuck with people.
Joked. Really back in. Yes, the Harris farm is extremely large, and there are no less than 6 people hanging out those front gates. Amongst them, Thomas Harris, the eldest member of the Harris family, sitting on an old rocking chair with a iron sword and iron axe sitting on his lap.
Question: the eldest Harris, is he just the current patriarch, or is he like old man Jobin and just fucking?
Old man Jobin fucking Ancient and the current patriarch. He has refused to let go of this family. Well, seems I've got some auspicious visitors. Your father is the one to kind of break from the group.
Oh,
Thomas? Oh, I think we was close enough for someone over here to call me.
For the sake of the audio format, they couldn't see who you were pointing at. The audience has no idea whose father broke away from it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You point.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Yes, Luke's father, your father, breaks away from it. Do call me on that because I'm very much getting used to this. Luke's father breaks away. Yeah, I didn't think we was quite close enough for anyone in the esteemed council to be referring to me by my first name. Not, of course, with the, no seats available for someone as, how did you put it? Seasoned as me.
What just happened?
Thomas Harris is anti-government based as fuck.
No, the rest of the town basically going to be on the council, even though he's integral.
Is Jobin on the council?
Probably not.
Thomas, we've come to talk to you about what happened yesterday. Oh, I have no doubt where those bloodthirsty Jobins just decided they was going to up and attack us. And your family had nothing to do with it? Now,
Is Cameron a Harris or a Jobin?
Jobin.
Harris.
You said she was a Harris earlier.
That's true. Sorry.
Because the boy's on the Jobin side.
Yes, the boy is on the joke. The going theory is that someone from your clan shot Elder Jobin. Now, I invite this austere council to look around and tell me if you see a crossbow in sight. Now, don't get me wrong, we are by far the largest farm,
I shoot a look over it.
but you'll notice that
2 acres smaller than Jobin.
we do not own a crossbow, and no one in town seems to make crossbows. In fact, there is only one crossbow in this entire township that I personally am aware of, and it is not held by Harris. In fact, if I recall, it is in fact held by none other than the husband of a member of this esteemed council. Isn't that right, Miss Wasnick?
Which one was
Levick, you remember that your father does indeed have a crossbow.
Question. Both of his parents are gnomish, right?
Mm-hmm.
The crossbow bolt that hit Jobin was a standard medium-sized crossbow bolt, right?
Possibly. You didn't get a good look.
Assuming it hasn't been thrown away since.
What precisely are you accusing my husband of?
Oh no. Oh, no,
Well,
that's
I would not dare to accuse any member of this council with their kin of anything. After all, the council is here for the betterment of us all, which leads me to my next point. Why don't you all just mosey on off my lands and go ask that fool Jobin what he did to anger someone with a crossbow, because you will not be finding one here. And unless you would like to force your way onto my lands, and with that he moves his hands from the arms of the rocking chair to the hilts of his weapons, you will not be coming on to them.
Squeezing mommy's leg.
Luke speaks without thinking. I'm just gonna say, but you just said that they were free to look around, see if they can find a crossbow. He said that exact same thing about a minute ago.
Actually, yeah. Goes from, squeezing mommy's leg to chucking his arm.
Oh yeah, Luke realizes he was not supposed to talk soon.
So everyone
Consider that invitation, and he just stares into you with that old man stare. Revoked.
Running through mental dictionary. Oh, okay. Back to being quiet. Trying to look through the tall grass to try and spot
And
weapons.
here we are going to go ahead and find out how this plays out next week. I would like to thank all of you who support us on Patreon. We do a lovely thing called Leftovers every week, where several of the players, mostly at this point Webb and John, get together and we talk about what happened last session and, yeah, where we're feeling, where characters are going, what we think is going to happen next. So thank you for supporting us on that. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and we will see you next time.